All right, for this episode of Dreams and Journeys, we are heading over to the west side to hang out with Megan Fenno with Fenno Fashion. She is a fellow mobile business owner. She's been in the game for several years now, and she makes handmade jewelry and accessories. And I just want to talk to her about her dreams and her journey to get to where she is now, because she has been doing this for so long. All right, let's go. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Did you know you've been booed?
I did.
Okay.
So I actually put that there.
Oh.
Because, it's like you get booed, but you can't get booed twice.
Oh, you gotta let people know you've already been
that
booed.
you've been booed.
So, fellow Megan, this
Yes.
is fun. So you used to be in broadcasting too.
Yep.
I want to kind of talk about where you started, because you've been in the game for a long time.
12 years.
12 years.
Mm-hmm. But I started my business when I was living in Austin, Texas.
Wow.
So when I moved back to Cincinnati, which this is my hometown,
Yeah.
I had to generate that business again.
Right.
And it took a while. And then I had my son, and I had a ton of health issues with that.
Yeah.
And I was just out for almost a solid year. So I blogged as kind of a marketing tool and showing behind the scenes so I can connect with my customers on a deeper level.
Right.
So I continued to blog and kind of talked about my health issues, and this is why I'm kind of putting everything on pause.
Yeah.
So Q102 randomly reached out to me, and they're just like, hey, we've been looking for a fashion editor forever, and we just feel like you as a young mom would be the perfect fit. I worked with Holly Morgan. We did a show called One Chic Mother to Another.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. But then I would also go on WCPO and kind of talk each week about what we were doing. And
Right.
I also was the personality for SissySavers.com.
Ah, okay.
So I would go on with John Matarese a lot and talk about the different deals. I loved it, and I learned a lot, but the hours were horrible, as you know.
Time to go to work. Yes.
Horrible.
Hence me being here now.
Yeah, usually 4 to 2 if there was breaking news. I don't know, sometimes I wouldn't even get off until 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And it was just, I had
It's
a young
grueling.
child, I was still recovering from health issues that came back, and I was like, this is too much.
Too much.
I was like, you know what, this isn't really what I want to do. My degree's in fashion and accessory design.
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I doing? And I was scared. You know what?
Yeah.
You're scared of the unknown. And that's
Yes.
really what it came down to. I was always doing this part-time.
Yeah.
So not only did I work the crazy schedule in news, had health issues, but I was doing this full-time or part-time and selling wholesale and still doing all that stuff. I was like, I've got to figure out a way I can do this full-time. So I hired a business coach.
Yeah.
And the business coach I hired happened to have the first mobile boutique in this country in
What?
New York City. Yeah.
Which was?
The Fashion Truck.
Okay.
It's so original.
Wow.
It's such a
The Fashion Truck.
basic name because nobody else was
the
doing
Ohio
it.
State University?
Yes.
The
Fashion Truck. Because nobody else was doing it.
That's
so she had first
crazy.
dibs on a name.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, so I hired her, and I feel like after I kind of got it together, it just exploded.
Yeah.
It exploded, which is great.
Yeah.
But
is.
it's funny, we were talking before, you think, oh, I'll have more flexibility, and this is great. I'm owning my own business, and so I can set my own hours.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. It is. It's very fulfilling. It's just, it is a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
But, you're probably working really hard anyways. And
Right. So why not do it for
something
you?
you love.
Something you
Yeah.
love, so it doesn't necessarily feel like work when you're doing 12, 15-hour days.
Exactly.
Learning from people who have been there and are further along in the journey, and always surrounding yourself, with positivity.
Yep.
There are, of course, going to be people maybe relatives of yours that are just you're crazy.
Yeah.
But you got to just tune it out and be
Yep.
like, you know what, I probably am, and move on.
I love all the quotes on your wall.
Oh yeah, I just as we are creative beings, our lives become a work of art. I've always loved that.
Aww.
So, just trust the process, follow your intuition. I think that's probably it. Follow your intuition is, something you just have to do what feels right.
Yeah.
And if you're not a very intuitive person, just really write down your thoughts and what business you want to be in and how you could see it working and all the different characteristics of So for me, I do events. I sell wholesale. I sell online.
Yeah.
You know, I have the truck. I do private parties. And just writing it all out. And I think that really will help you form this picture of where you want to go. Think about that. I wonder how many pieces of jewelry are floating out there in the world right now. I'd say at least 10,000. It has to be, because it's been so many years and all over. I mean, I just shipped something to India.
Yeah.
It's all over in Canada yesterday. It's like all over the world, my work. I mean, how cool is that?
People love jewelry. My mom, every Christmas or birthday, she buys me usually a necklace, or she would make me jewelry. And I hold on to every single piece.
Oh, yeah.
It's something you don't let go of.
And it's also something that you can easily, I mean, really transform an outfit.
What advice do you have now that you've been doing this for so long for someone who is sitting at their desk at this moment? And I know that I feel like this is for a lot of women. There are things you're passionate about that are maybe hobbies or things you did on the side.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this could be one of them. Making jewelry, making crafts, making whatever it is.
Yeah.
And to think, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be amazing to do that full time? You can do it. You're doing it.
You can.
This is full time for you.
And same with you. And I have a friend that just went full time with her cookie business.
Yeah.
It's blowing up. She's also very talented, but she was always on the fence, and now she's opening a brick and mortar, like a little cookie shop. I mean,
that's amazing.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but it's so fulfilling.
And when you think, I think what changes it is the fact that I'm doing this for me.
Yeah.
That completely changes everything. You go from, working your butt off for somebody else, for a paycheck that, it's going to be the same every week. At some point, when you're worrying about, oh, that's such a risk.
Yeah, it is.
But do you want to be stuck in something that you're not completely satisfied in? Like for me, I think, and I always say this, and this goes back to the heart of why I started the truck. I think working in news, and you would know this, you see every single day, multiple times a day, that life is too short.
Yes, absolutely.
Like in an instant, it can be taken from you.
Yes. But going back to what we were talking about, I think what I would suggest if you were thinking about starting a business is to hire a business coach in your profession, because that was the best investment I ever made. It was so much money for me at the time, but I'm like, I got this. If I'm going to pay this much money, I'm going to take it very seriously.
Right. That's true.
And I'm going to do all the homework, and I'm going to do everything. And now I'm actually ambassador for my business coach.
That's amazing.
So, which is cool. If you're on the fence, like internally, you're going to be on the fence. But if you're just like, tell yourself and really mean it, like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to be amazing at it, and I'm going to take this full time, and I'm never going to look back. And actually believe it, and find the steps that you need to take to make that happen. Right. I feel like that's something they don't teach all of the time in like business classes and things like that.
I saw something probably on Facebook or social media. It was a quote talking about, if we had the same mindset about our business as we would if we were walking across a tightrope, like high up in the air. Like, if your life depended on it, you would continue on that path and you would make it work.
Even if you were wobbly.
Even if you're wobbly, like, you have to commit. So versus having that mindset of, well, if it doesn't work, I can always go back to, like, no. With your business, you got to say, I am committing to making this work, no matter how hard, no matter how many failures.
And there's plenty.
Oh, there's plenty.
Oh, yeah. There's all kinds of them.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, just do not give up. It is so easy.
It is.
And I think a lot of people give up. They're just like, I can't do this. I hit a roadblock. You just got to keep going through the roadblocks. And they're always going to be there.
Yep. What do you get the most joy out of with your job?
I think it's the remembrance jewelry. Because I love seeing the reactions of the people that receive them. I mean, the sweet emails I get, like, oh, my grandmother left her remembrance bracelet. She was in tears and this, that. And I love seeing pictures of people wearing my stuff, like weddings. I make a lot of bridal jewelry. And so when I get pictures from the bride, like, oh, it was perfect. Look at me. I felt so beautiful in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, that makes me really even love what I do more.
Yeah. You said you are in some boutiques locally.
Yeah.
I know we can find you online.
Yep, it's fennofashion.com, and then also on Instagram at Fenno Fashion,
Awesome.
Fenno, and then also Facebook, Fenno Fashion.
Megan, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks for sharing your dream
Yes,
and your
thank you.
journey, and I hope it inspires you to do the same.